afternoon, well, good morning. My name is Jamil Burton. I'm an artist. Um, right now, I'm currently here at CCA at exhibition for Juneteenth. And I just want to tell you a little bit about myself. I'm originally from New Jersey, so I float between Jersey and North Carolina. Right now, I'm currently at CCA with this my exhibition, and I want to tell you a little bit about this piece. It's called American Classic, and it breaks down from 1619 to 1954 to 2013, covered 3 important eras in American history, Black history, from the first slave to civil rights to Black Lives Matter. So I took it back to where you got a cassette tape, and anybody that's old enough knew we used to rock cassette tapes in our radios and listening to our music. So, a better place to start this piece is with this cassette tape, and it speaks about the black man being a classic. We always been a classic. We always been in style, uh, wanted dead or alive, literally. So in this piece it says, we hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal. In the eyes of the Creator, we are. But as we know, sometime throughout American history and world history, everyone didn't always look at us that way. As an artist, it's my job to make sure I get that message out. I feel that way. I see us as a classic and important, and therefore I want that message to be broadcast. This is Jamil again. Not only am I a painter, but I also have candles. I'm actually I'm a fan of good bourbon. I decided to make a bourbon candle. So here on this cover of the candle, it's a cigar, a bottle of whiskey, and a glass. So I turned that scent, the whiskey scent, into a candle, and it just smells just like whiskey. Has a soft vanilla and oak smell. Uh, I got to shout out Eco Creations out of Durham, North Carolina, who actually makes my candle scents for me, and it's been a great collaboration. So yeah, that's what I do. I got more candles coming. Candle is 25.
My name is Maynard Nobles, and I'm a local artist, and I'm blessed with talent to paint. And I've been exhibiting here in this gallery since the '70s, and I, like me and all the other artists, I'm inspired by everyday things, and I like, because I'm a water sign, I believe in astrology. I like painting lighthouses and sailboats. I like nature things, the mushrooms, the pears, and everything else. But some of my best stuff that I love to do is about the emphasis that we always just put on skin color. And if you looked at the DNA and it had a color to it, it would look like my woman of color up here. And so I did that to prove a point, regardless of what color you are or everything. It showed on the outside you would look more like an abstract painting or a quilt, as opposed to just black, white, or yellow or red. And this one was the result of a lady that came to the house one night. She was talking to me about someone who was body shaming her. And I wanted to make sure that that she was okay. And I looked down at my floor, there was a knot hole. The side silhouette was this. And I painted it in about 40 minutes. But the title of this was for real, Somebody's Princess, that regardless of what your differences are, what you look like, there's someone out there that loves you. And this one speaks for itself. That's soul food. Okay. And then further down here, um, I just like, I do my pastels. And I teach a class with the Monroe County Council on Aging. I teach a class with them on painting and we just pick subjects and paint. I have an associate in commercial art, but I really like to stay away from that because I just like to paint from the head and the heart, and I like to use different medium to paint. I like paper and I like wire and everything else that I can use to paint with, and I love that. And this is my brother-in-law. He makes a pear wine, and so he said he couldn't sell it because if he sold it, it would not be from his heart. And so I painted that, for him. And the collage here on opulence, as you can see with Oprah as a young woman, you can see, how long ago that's been. But I started that a long time ago and I finished it and I really liked it. But my real love is I love the water lilies, the whole nine. And most of the time I paint, I paint live for 1 hour. And most of these paintings are done in an hour or like 90 minutes. And every now and then I'll go back and do a little bit of touch up on them. And I'm finishing a residency at LaGrange, as part of the Lenore County Council on Aging. And we're doing, the thing was to teach seniors to paint and do the therapeutic part of painting. And I was fortunate enough to be chosen to do that. And I'll be finishing my residency on the 23rd. But we will have that to show for what we're doing. And I have to do another bucket list because my art bucket list ended at age 80 to be in charge of a therapeutic class that taught seniors to paint and to feel good about painting and have fun. And we really do that. Okay.
What's up, everyone? It's official. My launch of my book. I'm in the art council. I'm here till 1 o'clock. I'm so excited. A lot of people have already came out and supported me. You guys can still come to support me as well. Like I said again, I'm here till 1 o'clock. My book is also on Amazon. If you want to get it through there, you can. And also leave a review. Thank you.
Very simple. That will be easy for you to follow. Okay. At the end, I will give you guys my YouTube channel, and I will upload instructionals for the 3 songs that we did today, so you guys can go on your own and practice on your own. So when you come back next time, if you go to a trail ride or anything event, you will know. Okay. All right. So the first one is my type of carrying on.
Hi, my name is Joanne Lotus Blossom Lisak. Lotus Blossom is my Indian name, and I use it for my art name. Of the series here, these are vegetables with a measuring instrument. How do you measure color? And each one has a different measuring instrument. And then I took a portion of each of those and blew it up for the ones here. In other words, the cabbage leaf on the right is the same as the top of the cabbage leaf over here, only blown up. And then the other series is Hawawasaponi Indians, powwow at sunset. And each dance movement has a different regalia, which the Indians use for that particular dance. Like the last one there is the grass dance. And they usually dance close to the ground and move like grass.
Hi, I'm Dreamweaver. I'm Halawasaponi Indian and I live in Goldsboro. I'm co-owners of a gallery, Earth Gallery of Art in Goldsboro, with my partner Lotus, and we have an exhibition in Kinston at the moment. Some of my watercolors are on display here. I paint watercolors and I treat the flowers as a portrait, and I'm focusing on the colors, not necessarily the object. So when I paint something, the color is what's important to me. not necessarily the subject. When I do portraits, I typically paint iconic people, a Grady's Barbecue in Dudley, a Medicine Lady Daystar, a brick mason, Mr. Grady, a master brick mason. Feathers are symbolic in American Indian culture. We retain the essence of a creature once it's gone by wearing its feathers. And the abstracts were done just experiments to learn how to control watercolors before I started painting portraits. Thank you very much.